Today we will see the sorting technique, that is merge sort. In last two videos we have finished with the bubble sort and the insertion sort. Now we will look up to the merge sort. How does it work in the Python code also? Merge sort is nothing but it is used to divide and conquer the elements. Now, what do you mean by divide and conquer? Means if there is a data structure like list or array, it will divide it into the two halves, and it will divide until the single element is left over. Now, if the single elements are in an unsorted manner, so while merging that particular elements again, means while merging those two halves again, it will sort that elements. Now, how it will sort? First, we will look up to the rules of the merge sort. First is what? Input. Obviously, to sort the elements, we have to input the elements into an array or the list. Next is what? Divide. Divide is the main part of the merge sort, means it will find out the mid value. How it will divide? It will find out the mid value of that particular list, and it will divide those elements into two halves. Third one is merge. While merging, it will sort the elements. Now, how it will sort? We will look in the Python code. See, here is the Python code for the merge sort. In this, we will see this particular line. This means num equal to int input. Enter how many elements you want. And this line is asking the user or the programmer how many elements does the user want to enter in a list or the array. Here, int is my integer number. So, user can enter the integer number. Now, for example, user has entered 5 as an integer value. So, in my list, it will range the num as the 5 elements into my list 1. I've given my list name as list 1. See over here. If suppose user has input the 5 elements, input, enter how many elements you want as 5. So in my list 1, it will it will have the elements as 5. Like if your user has input elements as 21, 5, 40, 10. Okay. Here, next line is what? Merge sort list 1. List 1 is the name given to my particular list. List 1 I have passed as a parameter to my function. So it will call the function wherever it is placed. Now in my function, I'm having the if condition. If length of list 1 greater than 1. Now what do you mean by length of list 1? Length of my list is 5. Is 5 greater than 1? True. So it will go inside the if condition. Mid equal to length of list 1 mod 2. Now what do you mean by mod division? Mod division means it is apart from the simple division method. Now for example, I am having length of my list as 5. So 5 divided by 2, it will be the answer will be 2.5. But in my mod division, I will not take the float value. I will directly take the integer value. It will directly take the integer value. So in my mid variable, the integer value is replaced, and it will find out the mid position of that particular list. Length of list 1 mod division of 2. List 1 length has 5, 5 mod 2. It will have the value as 2. So the mid position will be placed at the second index of my list 1, and the second second index of the list has the element as 5. Now the next line has left list. I have the two two variables which are holding the two halves. Now how the two halves, I have given the name for the two halves as left list and the right list. Now how this left list have the element? It will have the elements from the starting position of the list 1 till the mid position. Till the mid position means before the mid position, means the left list will have the values as 20 and 1. See, 20 and 1 means before the mid, starting from the 0th index before the mid. Okay. Now right list will have the elements starting from the mid position to the end of the position, to the end of the list. Now what is the starting of the mid position? 5. 5 to the end of the list is 10. So 5, 40, 10 will be placed in my right list. Next, I have merge sort left list. Now what is this merge sort left list? Merge sort left list is a function, and in that I have passed a parameter as left list. So what it will do? It will go to my function, it will call my function merge sort list. Now here, in spite of list 1, it will replace it by left list, this one. Okay, this left list one. So left list, if length of left list greater than 1, is left list greater than 1? True. How true? Because left list consists of two elements over here. Is 2 greater than 1? True. It will go inside the if condition. Mid equal to length of left list mod 2. Length of left list is 2. 2 mod 2, it becomes 1. So at my first index, there will be my mid position. Okay. Now next line, left list and right list. Again, this left list will get divided into the again left list and the right list. Same, the left list will consist from the starting position before and till the before the mid position. Now starting position is the same, 0th position, 0th index, and before the mid is also same. So it will divide into two halves, like the left list and the right list. Starting from the list till before the mid will go in the left list like 20, and right list will have from the mid position to the end of the list. From the mid and the end is same, 1. So right list consists of one element. Now again it will go to this line, left list merge sort left list. Again it will go to the it will call the function merge sort left list. Now, if length of left list is this one now, consisting of 20 elements, is left list greater than 1? 1 is greater than 1? False. This will not be executed now. It will come to the next line, merge sort right list. Now, merge sort right list will call this function. Merge sort right list, in list 1, it will be replaced by the right list. Next, if length of right list greater than 1, is right list greater than 1? Is 1 greater than 1? False. This line will also stop. Now it will come to the next line. I equal to 0, j is equals to 0, k is equals to 0. Now I equal to 0 points to the index value of left list, and j equal to 0 points to the right list, index of the right list. Now what about the k? K is equals to 0 is pointing towards the merge list. Now what do you mean by merge list? Suppose I have an empty list which will contain all of the merge sorted list. Now while merging this left list and the right list, it will sort the elements like the now over here 20 is greater than 1, so 1 will be placed before 20. So to sort this element and to merge this element, I have took one empty array named as k, and over here k is pointing towards the 0, means the merge sort list will have the 0th index, 0. So k is what? My merge sort list, which is pointing towards the index as 0. While I less than length of left list. I is what? Initially 0. So less than length of left list. Left list has a length as 1. 0 less than 1, true. And j less than length of right list. J is also initially 0. 0 less than Length of right list. Length of right list is 1. 0 less than 1, true. Both of the condition are true, so it will execute this while loop. Now, how does this while loop execute? If left list of I, left list of I is what? Left list of 0 less than right list of J. J is also 0. Means left list of I 20, left list or right list of J 1. Is 20 less than 1? False. So it will come towards the else part. Else part consists what? List 1 of K. K is what? 0. List 1 of 0 equal to right list of J. What will happen? Right list element will be placed in the 0th position of K to sort the elements. Okay. So at my 0th position of K, right list element will be placed, that is 1. J equal to J plus 1. Now J will be incremented by 1. K equal to K plus 1. K, now J value is what? 1, and K is also incremented by 1. So K becomes what? 0 plus 1 equal to 1. J is equals to 1, K is equals to 1. Again it will go to the while loop. Why again with while loop? Because this while loop will execute unless it will become false. Now I less than length of left list. I is not incremented till now, so 0 less than length of left list. Left list has how many values? 1. So 1. 0 less than 1, true. And J is now incremented in the else part. 1. Now J is what? 1. 1 less than length of right list. Right list has the length as 1. 1 less than 1, false. So, and okay, and is the keyword. When the both the condition is true, then only it will execute, or else it will go to the next line. Now, one condition is true. I less than length of left list is true, and J less than length of right list is false. So this loop will be terminated and it will go to the next line. Now this do while loop is used when either of the elements in left list or the right list are remaining after sorting. Now this right list element already went to the kth position. At the 0th position of the merge sort list, that is k is equals to 0. Now what about this left list? This left list has the element 20, but it is left over. It didn't still now go in the merge sort list. So what will happen? This two of the while loops will will be in such a way that it will place the elements, leftover elements or the remaining elements in the left list as well as right list in the K, that is merge sort list. Now, while I less than length of left list, I is what? 0. Till now I didn't increment. 0 less than length of left list has 1. So 0 less than 1, true. It will go to the next line. List 1 of K. List 1 of K means K is incremented in the else part. K is equals to K plus 1 means 0 plus 1, it becomes 1. So list 1 of first position equal to left list of I. Left list of I means 20. Okay. Left list of 0. At 0th position I have 20. So at my first position of K, 20 will be placed. So K is equals to at 0th position, K is having at 0th position 1 element, and at first position I am having 20 as element. Okay. Now next slide, sorry, over here it will increment the value of I. I is equals to I plus 1. I has the value as initially value as 0. 0 plus 1, I becomes 1. Okay, I is equals to 1. K is equals to K plus 1. K is already was already incremented by 1 over in the else part. Now over here 1 plus 1, it becomes 2. K is equals to 2. Again it will go in the while loop. As I said, while loop will be terminated if it gets false only. Over here I have I less than length of left list. Over here Now over here, already I value has been incremented. Is 1 less than 1 false? It will terminate and it will go to the other line. While j less than length of right list. J is incremented already. 1 less than length of right list. 1 less than 1 false. So this while loop will get terminated. Again it will go to the function. Okay, again it will go to the condition. Which condition? This condition. If length of list 1 greater than 1. Okay, again it will go, this function will be executed. Now over here, I have already got the sorted particular left list and the right list. How? K has at the k's 0th position I have 1, and the k's first position I have 20. These both are now sorted. This left list is over. How over? Because this has been sortedly done. Now 1 and 20 has been sorted. Now what about this right list? Okay, this left list is over now. What about this right list? Still now this right list has not been divided yet. So what about this right list? Again this particular right list will go over here. If now we are merge sort right list. Okay, right list. If length of right list greater than 1, what about this right list? Right list has this particular element, 3 elements. Is 3 greater than 1? Is it satisfying? True. So it will go inside the condition. Mid equal to length of right list mod 2. 3 mod 2, it becomes 1. Okay. 3 mod 2, it becomes 1. So my mid value will be at the first position of this right list. Left list equal to, now how it will divide into two halves. This right list will be get divided into two halves. How it will divide? Left list equal to list 1 of mid. Means now what? Left list will have value as 5. Why? Because it will start from the list, from the starting position of the list before the mid. Okay, and it will have the value before the mid. Before the mid is obviously only one element, 5. So left list will have 5 as element, and the right list will have the 40 and 10 as the element. Why 40 and 10? Because it starts from the mid position to the end of the list. So 40 and 10 will be placed on the right list. Now merge sort left list. Which left list? This one left list. Okay, merge sort left list, it will call the function and it will be replaced this parameter by left list. Merge sort left list if length of left list greater than 1. Now left list consists only one element, so 1 is greater than 1, false. Okay, length of left list is not greater than 1. So it will stop this line. Merge sort left list will be stopped. Next line is what? Merge sort right list. Now merge sort right list will call this merge sort right list. It will call the function and again it will be replaced by merge sort right list. If length of right list greater than 1, is this right list greater than 1? Yes, it consists of two elements. 2 greater than 1, true. It will go to the next inside the condition. Mid equal to length of right list mod 2. Length of right list is 2. 2 mod 2, it becomes 1. So over here my mid value will be at the first position. Okay, 2 mod 2, it becomes 1. So at my first position I will be having the mid value. Okay, so how to divide this 2 into 2 halves in the left list and the right list. Okay, same way. Now again it will come to this line, merge sort left list. Merge sort left list will call the function if if the length of merge sort left list. Now which left list? This one left list. Okay. If the length of merge sort left list is greater than 1. Is it greater than 1? This left list is greater than 1? No. Why? Because length of left list is 1. 1 greater than 1 is false. It will stop this line and it will go to the next line. Merge sort right list. Merge sort right list, it will call the function and it will replace this parameter as right list. Merge sort right list if length of merge sort right list is greater than 1. Now merge sort right list has the length as 1, 1 greater than 1, false. It will go to the next line. I is equals to 0, j is equals to 0, k is equals to 0. Means I is pointing towards the left list and j is pointing towards the right list. K is what? K is now initially 0. See, now each and every iteration, after each and every iteration, now over here also there was I is equals to 0, j is equals to 0, and k is equals to 0, where we have got the values as 1 and 20. Here also we will initiate I is equals to 0, j is equals to 0, and k is equals to 0. Each and every iteration we are taking k is equals to 0. Why? Because we have to sort this particular elements in and sequential manner. Now over here we have sorted. Here it will go vice versa. From this structure, then this structure, here also this structure and this structure. Whenever it will reach over here, okay, this both position. So while merging this both one, it will be get sorted. Okay, so we are using k is equals to 0 to have the separate sorted elements in it. K is equals to 0. Initially I did the value as k is equals to 0, which is holding the merged elements and sorted elements. While I is now 0, 0 less than length of left list. Over here now length of left list is 1, 0 is less than 1, true, and j is also 0, 0 less than length of right list has 1, so 0 less than 1, true, both the condition as true, so it will go inside the while loop. If left list of I is what? 0, left list of I means 40 less than right list of j is 0, so the right list of 0 is 10. Is 40 less than 10? False. So it will go in the else condition. Else what? List 1 of k means list 1 of 0. 0 position will be placed by the right list element. What is my right list element? Right list of j. J is what? 0. Right list of j contains of 10. So at my k's 0th index will be placed as 10. Okay. Now j is equals to j plus 1. J will be incremented by 1, so j becomes 1, and k is also incremented by 1, so k becomes 1. Again it will go to the while loop until it becomes false. Now j is equals to 1. I less than length of left list 0. I still 0, 0 less than length of left list is 1. 0 less than 1, true, and j is now incremented. J 1 less than length of right list. Right list is also 1. 1 less than 1, false. So it will terminate this loop and it will go to the next line. While I less than length of left list. I is still 0. 0 less than length of left list 1. Okay, 40 has the element. 0 less than 1, true, list of k. Now k is also incremented in the else part. So k is now what? 1. Okay. List 1 of k. K is at the first index is equals to left list. This is the remaining element in the left list after sorting. So first position will be placed as 40 from this list. This 40 will be placed in the first position of k. So k has the zeroth index. The zeroth index of k has 10 and the zeroth index of the 1 of k has 40. Okay. Now over here again I will be incremented I equal to I plus 1. 0 plus 1, now I becomes 1. K is equals to k plus 1. Already k was 1. So 1 plus 1 it becomes 2. Now again it will go in the while loop. I 1 less than length of left list is 1 less than length of left list. Left list consists of one only element. Is 1 less than 1? False. It will terminate this loop and it will come outside the loop. While, now second one, while j less than length of right list. J is incremented by 1. 1 less than length of right list. Right list has the element as 10, only single element. So 1 is less than 1, false. It will terminate again this while loop and it will go to the if condition again. Now how it will go in the if condition? Over here I have already sorted this like 10 and 40. Here also 1 and 20. Now what about this left list? This right list is already in sorted way. This right list is already in sorted way. So what about this left list? This and this should be again sorted. So what will happen? It will again go in the function and it will check if length of left list. Now we are talking about the left list. If length of left list greater than 1, is it greater than 1? No. So it will not divide it. Now it will go in the right list. Okay. Now this both left list and this right list will be compared. Now how it will be compared? Over here, I will be placed as I is equals to 0, j is equals to 0. Now, this right list consists of the sorted elements like 10 and 40. This both will be compared, left list and the right list. How it will be compared? Like, is I initially I have placed as I is equals to 0, j is equals to 0 for the left and right list. I points to the left list and j points to the right list. K is what? K is pointing towards the merge sort list. Okay, merge sort in a merge sort list, that is sorted list, and it points to the index of the sorted list. While I less than length of left list. I is what? 0. Is 0 less than length of left list? Left list is what? 1. Okay. Length of left list is 1. So 0 less than 1, true. And j. J is 0. 0 less than length of right list. Now my right list consists of the sorted element, that is 10 and 40. So I have length of right list as 2. Is 0 less than 2? True. Now inside my while loop, I have the condition as if left list of I is what? 0. If left list of 0 means 5, is 5 less than right list of j is what? 0. Right list of 0 is what? This is my 0th index and this is my 1 index of my right list. Now at my 0th index I have 10. Okay, 10 means it is in sorted way. 10. Okay, is 5 less than 10? True. So what will happen? List 1 of k. K is what? 0. At my 0th index, what will be placed? The element which is present in the left list. 5. Okay. Now k will be placed. K will be placed with the element as 5. Okay. Now again in next line, I equal to I plus 1. I will be incremented by 0 plus 1. Now I becomes 1. K is equals to k plus 1. K will be also incremented by 1. So I becomes 1 and k becomes 1. Again it will go to the while loop. I is incremented 1 less than length of left list. Is left list is having 1. right? Is it true? No. 1 less than 1, false. Now what will happen? It will terminate out of this loop and it will go inside this while loop. While I less than length of left list. I is now already incremented in this if part. 1 less than length of left list, false. So it will terminate again. It will go to the next while loop. J less than length of right list. J is what? 0. Is 0 length less than length of right list? Yes. 0 is less than length of right list. So it will go inside this loop. List 1 of k. K is already incremented in the if part. K plus 1 means 0 plus 1. K is now what? 1. So at my first position of my k, what will be placed? The right list element. Which one? But at the 0. J is still now 0. At my 0th position of this right list, I am having 10. Okay. So 10 will be placed inside my first position of the sorted sorted array, list. Sorry. Now j will be incremented by 1 and k will be incremented by 1. Now k was having value as 1. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Now k becomes 2. Again it will go to the while condition. J. J is incremented by 1. Is 1 less than length of right list? Length of right list is 2. 1 less than 2, true. Again it will go in the loop and list 1 of k. K is now incremented by 1 means k becomes 2. List 1 of 2 equal to right list of j. J is now 1. At my first position of the right list, I have 40, the sorted way. Okay, 10 and 40 now. Now, this 40 will be placed in the second position of k. Okay, so again it will j will be incremented by 1. So j becomes now 2 and k becomes now 3. Again it will go in the while loop. J. J is now 2. 2 less than 2. Length of the right list is 2. No, 2 is not less than 2. So it will come out of the loop and it will go again in the function. Now, how will be the sorted way? Is that it will be in search way. See. First, in the first iteration, what we have done, we have merged this left list and the right list. So the merge or the sorted elements will be 1 and 20. Then next, what we have done, we have got this the left list and the right list in the merge way. So we have got the merge or the sorted value as 10 and 40. Then third, we have merged this particular left list and the right list. Okay, so this left list and the right list, this right list is having already the sorted elements 10 and 40 at my 0th and first position. So this left list and the right list was merged and we have got the sorted element as 5, 10 and 40. Now what we will do, this particular left list, that is 1 and 20, will be merged with this particular right list. Now this right list has the sorted elements as 5, 10 and 40. Okay. Now this left list and this right list will be merged together. Now how it will be merged? With the help of this function. Okay. Now if length of left list, which left list? This one. Left list is greater than 1? No. So it will not divide. Sorry. Now this particular will merge this. While merging, it will not divide now. It will merge directly. Okay. Now this left list is also in the sorted elements, and this right list also has the sorted elements over here. 5, 10 and 40, 1, 20. Now this both will be merged together. Now how it will be merged? I is equals to 0. For this left list I have given I is equals to 0, and to this right list I have given j is equals to 0. And k is equals to 0 will have the sorted elements. Now, while I less than length of left list, I 0 less than length of left list. Yes, obviously, yes, 0 is less than length of left list. Now, here length of left list is 2. 0 less than 2, true. And J, 0 less than length of right list. Right list has 3 elements, so the length of the right list is 3. So 0 less than 3, true. It will go in the sorry, it will go in the while loop. If left list of I is what? 0. If left list of 0, what is my left list of 0? This one. At 0th position, I have 1. Is 1 less than right list of 0? Right list of J, that is at the 0. Is 1 less than 5? True. So it will go inside the if condition. List 1 K is equals to left list of 1. Means K will be having as K's 0th index will be having as 1. Will be means this left list of this particular 0th position will have the 1, and that will be placed in the sorted array. Okay, that is 1 over here. K will be having now left list value, that is 1 at the 0th position. Now I will be incremented by 1. I plus 1 means I becomes 1, and K is equals to K plus 1 means K is 0, 0 plus 1 means 1. Now again it will go in the while condition. While I less than length of left list. I is what? Now it has been incremented by 1. 1 less than length of left list. Left list has now 2. 1 is less than 2. True. And J is still 0. 0 less than length of right list. Right list has 3. 3 elements. So 0 less than 3. True. Both condition are true. So it will come inside the while loop. If left list of I means at the first position. This one, left list of I at the first position is 20 less than right list of J is still 0. At 0th position, I have which element? 5. Yes. Is 20 less than 5? False. So what will happen? It will go to the else condition. List 1 of K. K is what incremented already by 1. So at my first position, K will be having value of right list of J of 0th position. J of 0th position is 5. So K's first position will be placed by K's first position will be placed by 5. Okay, here it will be not 20, it will be 5. Here will be 10, and here will be 20. Okay, now we'll come across this. Okay, now 0th position will be compared by the this particular whatever we say. Okay, now K will be placed by the 5th position. Sorry, by the 5 element from that particular right list. Okay, now is again we will come across this particular else part. J list of K is equals to right list of J, means at my first position of K, I will be placed by the right list 0th position, that is element we got as 5. Again it will go, now J will be incremented by 1. J becomes now 1, and K becomes now what? 2. Why 2? Because already it has been incremented in the if condition. So here 1 plus 1 it becomes 2. It will go in the while loop again. Is I is now what? I is already 1. 1 less than length of left list. Yes. Left list has two elements, so 1 less than 2, true. And j is what now? Incremented by 1. So 1 less than length of right list. Right list has 3. 1 less than 3, true. It will come inside the while loop. If left list of I is now 1, left list of R 1, that is having the element as 20, 20 less than right list of j is now 1 at the first position, 10. Okay, is 20 less than 10? False, so it will go again in the else part. Else part has what? List 1 of k is already incremented by 2 in the else part. Okay, k is now 2, k's position is now 2, equal to right list of j is already 1, so right list of j consists of element as 10, so 10 will go in the second position of k. Okay, now next, again j will be incremented by 1 plus 1 equal to 2, j becomes 2, and k is equals to 2 plus 1 equal to 3, k is equals to 3, j is now 2 and k is equals to 3, I is already 1. While again it will go to while condition. I is 1. 1 less than length of left list. 1 less than 2. Yes, why? Because left list consists of two elements. 1 less than 2 and j less than. J is now incremented by 2. Okay. 2 less than 3. 3. Okay. This right list has 3 elements. So 2 less than 3. True. Both of the conditions are true. So again it will go in the if condition. If left list of I means 20 less than right list of j is now 2. Is 20 less than 40? Is it true? Yes, obviously it is true. So it will go in the next line, that is list 1 of k is now already incremented by 3. So list 1 of k, third position will be placed by the left list of I, means the 20. Left list of I means left list of 1, that is 20. So 20 will be placed in the kth position, that is third position of k. Again it will increment the I value as I plus 1, that is 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Okay, and k again it will increment by value as 1 plus 3 plus 1 equal to 4. Okay, again it will go to the while loop. Now I is incremented by I plus 1 plus 1 is equals to 2, I is 2. Is 2 less than length of left list? Length of left list is 2. Is 2 less than 2? False. So it will terminate out of this loop and it will come towards this while loop for the remaining element. While I is now already implemented in the if condition. So is 2. While 2 less than length of left list, that 2 less than 2, false. It will terminate out of this loop and it will come to this while loop. Is while while j is already what now? J is 2. Why j is 2? Because j has already incremented in the else condition. So 2 less than length of right list. Is 2 less than right list has 3 elements. So right list length is what? 3. Is 2 less than 3? True. So it will go in the condition. List 1 of k. List 1 of k is what now? 4. Already it has been implemented in the if condition. List 1 of k means list 1 of fourth position will be placed as the element as 40. Why 40? Because right list of j is what? 2. At the second position of j I am having as 40. This is a sorted of right list. So at the fourth index will be placed as 40. So here 40 will be placed in the kth index. Again, j is equals to j plus 1 means j becomes now 2 plus 1 is equals to 3, 3 and k is equals to k plus 1. 4 plus 1 equals to 5. K is now 5, j is equals to now 3. Again, it will go in the while condition. Is 3 less than length of right list. Length of right list is 3. Okay, 3 less than 3 false. It will terminate. Again, it will go in the function. It will check out again. Now already all of the elements are in the sorted way. So it will terminate all of the loops and functions, and it will print the sorted elements of the list. Okay, so here is the merge sort. It is used for the divide and conquer algorithm. I hope you understand this particular merge sort. That's it for today's video. For notes, if you want the notes, please comment me down. I will provide the notes as follows. Thank you.